Today's show is all about Windows Live, services, the framework, all sorts of stuff that we talked about at PDC. So we brought James Senior. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Thank you very much, Adam. My name is James Senior, and I'm the Live Services Evangelist at Microsoft. Let's start off with what Windows Live is. So Windows Live comprises software plus services, and Microsoft pushes this software plus services message. And really, if you want a concrete example of what that is, Windows Live is the best way of doing it. So if you take, for example, the software side of things, so software that you would run on your client machine, on your desktop. Pretty familiar with that kind of style of computing. You can think of Windows Live clients like Live Messenger, for example, or Windows Live Mail, which you install and run to access your mail. Other software as well that you can download as Windows Live Essential Pack. Those pieces of software will actually connect to services in the cloud provided by Microsoft as well. So if you think of Messenger as the ultimate example, right?
Sure.
So you've got this local software which is harnessing the power of the desktop and the local processing power there, so you can have a rich experience, plus the services which provide this connectivity and this social aspect to computing so that you can connect, you can chat, you can collaborate with people. So that's really the concrete example of software plus services. They're all built on something called live services. Now these are the building blocks for which developers, like the ones who have created services for Windows Live, so Microsoft itself, can create really engaging experiences for consumers, for end users.
Because they're getting all those services, kind of like that's already written, so they're writing a client for that. They're getting a lot of stuff for free, right?
Precisely.
That's the whole concept.
Exactly. So examples of that, Windows Live, we've got Live Mesh, we've got Office Live. Those guys are all consumers, customers of live services, and they're using the building blocks to provide social experiences for their customers, for their end users.
So those are all Microsoft, right? You can also do this through as a third party.
Precisely, and that's what we're trying to get across at the moment, is the fact that, hey, I'm a third-party developer. How can I use those services? How can I make use of the 500 million, half a billion users that are currently accessing Windows Live and the live services?
So that's a big number.
It's a big number. So yeah, our social graph is pretty expansive. So there's half a billion people using these services. So they're pretty tried and tested. There's a lot of people out there, so you can leverage those on your applications as well to make them social and grow traffic, make it sticky, give those kind of experiences that drive revenue for your companies, like ad revenue if you want to do it, or subscriptions.
Sure.